The road to 2026. The first teams to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup is the pinnacle of international football, and with the tournament expanding to a record 48 teams in 2026, the race to qualify has been more intense than ever. While many spots are still up for grabs, a number of nations have already punched their tickets to the United States, Mexico, and Canada, securing their place among the world's elite. Here's a look at the teams that have already qualified for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The hosts. The first three teams to qualify were the co-hosts themselves. As is tradition, the host nations automatically secure a spot in the tournament, giving them the unique advantage of not having to navigate the grueling qualification process. The host nations for the 2026 World Cup are United States, Mexico, Canada, South America. CONMEBOL. The CONMEBOL qualification process is always a battle, but a few South American powerhouses have already shown their class and sealed their places at the World Cup. Argentina. The reigning World Cup champions have been in dominant form, and their qualification was never in doubt as they topped the standings. Brazil. The five-time champions will continue their streak of appearing in every single World Cup. Uruguay. With a strong showing in recent qualifying matches, Uruguay secured their spot with a victory over Peru. Colombia. Colombia also booked their place by defeating Bolivia. Ecuador. After a successful campaign, Ecuador will be making their fifth appearance at the World Cup. Paraguay. A 0-0 draw against Ecuador was enough for Paraguay to punch their ticket to the 2026 World Cup. Asia AFC. Asia's qualifying campaign has been fierce, with several teams fighting for the 8 direct spots. The following teams have already emerged victorious from their groups. Japan. The Samurai Blue will be making their 8th consecutive World Cup appearance. Iran. Iran has secured their 4th consecutive spot at the tournament. Jordan. A historic moment for Jordanian football, as they will make their World Cup debut in 2026. South Korea. South Korea has qualified for their 11th consecutive World Cup. Uzbekistan. Another nation making its World Cup debut, Uzbekistan sealed its place on the world stage. Australia. The Socceroos successfully navigated their qualifying group to secure a spot. Africa, CAF. The competition in Africa is always intense, with 9 direct spots available. So far, 2 nations have secured their place in the finals. Morocco. Following their historic semifinal run in 2022, the Atlas Lions have been in strong form and were the first African team to qualify. Tunisia. Tunisia has qualified for their 3rd consecutive World Cup. Oceania OFC. For the first time in history, the Oceania Confederation has been granted a guaranteed spot at the World Cup. New Zealand. The All Whites have successfully claimed this historic direct qualification spot. With the tournament still more than a year away, there are many more exciting qualifying matches to be played. As the road to 2026 continues, football fans around the globe will be eagerly watching to see which teams will join this illustrious list and compete for the most coveted prize in the sport.